I mean, listen, we talking about practice, not a game, not a game, not a game. We talking about practice, not a game, not the game that I go out there and die for and play every game like it's my last. Not the game. We talking about practice, man.
Attempt number 9. Attempt number 27. It's a lucky number, right? Attempt 42. Attempt 62. Wiping the water off, not gonna make a difference. 109. My left leg is killing me. 138. Alright, my battery's low. I got like 10 attempts. 191. 200. Hey, what's up guys? Shuckle King here, bringing you week 2 for PPL. This week we are facing off against Jayvee and the Atlanta Victinis. Really excited to play this game. He's definitely been a draft league veteran on the Wi-Fi scene as long as around since I've been here, and his content's been doing great. Definitely go check out his stuff down below. He has some really cool stuff. And while you're here, I guess you're checking me out, so I appreciate that. But I would also appreciate if you like the video and consider subbing to the channel. Really appreciate the support I've had for my week 1 battle and my rap battle for my draft analysis. Maybe if you're new to the channel, you expect that type of weird stuff, honestly, or the rapping or epic or whatever fire, but if you're around for the channel for a while, you might not expect me to do that type of stuff, or you might see that I have a creative side for sure. So hopefully I can pull that out a little bit more throughout this season. But let me know down below what other skids or music stuff you'd like me to consider doing, and I'll see if I can fit it in with my schedule with work and all that. But anyway, we are here for week 2 against Jayvee. So we've played, from my recollection, we've played 3 times. So one of the times where I lost was in APA. I ended up winning this season, so I guess I can let that slide, but I did lose to Timer, and he had about 5 seconds left on his timer, and I think he was assuming he lost the game because the timer was running out, but it actually ran out on my side first. And I had us back when we had 10 minutes to play our games on each side. We have a little bit more time now. I think based on my team, I don't think we're going to have to worry about timer, but we'll see here. So definitely nice not to have to worry about that. And we've played for NCP. Rest in peace. Hopefully that league can come back, but we'll see. At least on the Wi-Fi scene. But yeah, I believe I won both the games where we played in NCP. So 2-1. We'll make it 3-1 here. Hopefully Atlanta, Philadelphia, it'd be like McNabb versus Vic in the early 2000s. The Eagles just keep winning.
Vic throws incomplete, and the Eagles will take over. Childress and Reed gets his bath.
We've been waiting a long time for that bath.
Let's just keep doing that. But yeah, his team, definitely not as scary as Mephisto's team that has Chiyu and Iron Bundle. I probably rate both of those Pokemon higher than Protean Gren. Now, I know Gren can also be Battle Bond, but TJ told me not to worry about Battle Bond Gren. So if I lose to that Mon, it's going to be all TJ's fault. But yeah, Gren is still pretty good. It can spike. It's great. Protean hits pretty hard, but it's nerfed in Generation 9. So hopefully it's not going to do too much to my team. But it's fast, but I do have 2 Pokemon that naturally outspeed it, in Noivern and Jolteon, so that is really nice at my disposal. Baxcalibur, it's another Pokemon on his team. If he gets a Dragon Dance, it can hit my team pretty hard with a combination of Earthquake plus Icicle Spear with loaded dice. Could be Icicle Crash. He has a lot of options there. But as he had the Caliber to sweep me, we'll see about that. But Volcarona also can get the +1 speed. But again, Fire plus Grass plus Psychic has the coverage to hit me, so I could definitely see outs to where I just lose this game with Baxcalibur or Volcarona. Obviously, try not to let that happen, but we'll see. Sandy Shocks could definitely slap my cheeks as well. My sandy cheeks, we'll call it.
I'm ready.
No, you ain't.
But no, it could 2-hit KO my Great Tusk. It could even kill me if it's spec, so it hits really hard. It could also set up hazards, which I do have hazard removal. I do have a Great Tusk on the team and a bunch of removal, but let's see if I can prevent that from being too much of an issue for me. Physically defensive Serena, I think, can come in this game. I did bring Megahorn on Great Tusk week 1 against Slowbro, so hopefully he doesn't see that I bring this. But we'll see. The Serena, hopefully the Queen doesn't beat my King. I think chess, I think King beats Queen. I'm pretty sure. Oathworm, I think, is probably going to be the 6. I'm pretty confident that this is a 6 that's going to come. I feel like Yuxi maybe comes over Serena, but Oathworm is actually pretty annoying because he has the option to Terra Ghost. So that means my Earthquake from Great Tusk, my Headlong Rush from Great Tusk, my Close Combat from Great Tusk, Rapid Spin from Great Tusk. They all don't hit Oathworm if it's a Ghost type, so that's going to be super annoying to try to deal with. And yeah, I feel his team isn't as threatening as Mephisto's, but based on my build, one small thing and I could definitely lose this game pretty big, but my team is pretty cool. It's built around Screen, not Screens, but Screen, and then 3 Pokemon I have a chance to sweep, and 2 failsafe mons that are pretty good in this. So we got Jolteon. It could speed creep stuff that's being aggressive to me. I've threw extra speed in there if it's something that's only speed creeping, like Jolteon outspeed Gren, that I can outspeed that. So hopefully the Mind Games could work really well to my advantage there. We have Light Screen to help versus Volcarona and Gren and Sandy Shocks, so that's great. Really only the big threat in Baxcalibur, it doesn't help with Light Screen. Now Jolteon doesn't get Reflect, unfortunately. Now Espeon or Sableye both do get Reflect, but I wanted something that outsped Gren. And if I have Espeon as a lead to prevent spikes, Greninja could be Gunk Shot into my Terra Fairy, and he could kill me there, or Dark Pulse could do a lot of damage if I stay in Psychic form, and I wouldn't be able to kill in return if I don't Terra Fairy. So I didn't really like that scenario there, and I could always get flinched with Dark Pulse as well. Sableye can't taunt a Gren because of the Dark typing. It was okay, but it also can't Will-O-Wisp the Baxcalibur if he has Thermal Exchange, so I felt Sableye wasn't great this game. We do have Discharge. It should kill the Greninja. Gives me the paralysis chance to set up with something later on. Next we got Revenge Killer Bandit Azumarill. It's also my defensive check for Baxcalibur and Volcarona. So basically, if they set up the +1, I can bring in Azumarill, and I should be able to take a Thunderfang or a Giga Drain, and I should kill in return. And now, if both of them set up at some point this game, then I probably lose. So I definitely don't want that to happen. Especially because my next Pokemon, Scarf Goldingo, doesn't outspeed either of them. So definitely unfortunate. But if they don't have any speed, then this Goldingo just does a massive amount of work. I'll outspeed the Electrode, speed creeping my Jolteon. I can revenge a lot of things. I even have Memento in slot 4. Now I was debating that or Power Gem, because Power Gem would kill the Volcarona if it has no bulk. Or very little bulk and no +1 special defense, obviously. But I figured Memento would basically do the same job. If I Memento to Volcarona, then it's going to be weak, so then I could set up with something later on. But yeah, here we go. We got the 3 Amigos, 3 Sweepers, the big 3 right here. So Tinkaton first. Yeah, this is an interesting spread. I'm pretty fast. I won't outspeed Yuxi or the Galarian Articuno at their max speed, but I don't really care either. I don't think they could do too much to me. I'd outspeed a Volcarona if they're being aggressive, and maybe you're only outspeeding a max speed Great Tusk. I would actually outspeed that, and I kill with Stone Edge. Yeah, I need Stone Edge, because Rock Slide actually doesn't kill if I'm unboosted, which is really sad, Tinkaton. But hopefully you could do a ton of work this game. Hey, there we go. I also can hit Oathworm. Now, if he goes for the Ghost, then I could hit it later, but that's fine. I do a Focus Sash. Now I wanted Shucka and Akaberry to be both failsafes for Baxcalibur and Volcarona. I had Akaberry for a while on this, but I do have Light Screen, so Volk, in theory, isn't as big of an issue. But as long as I don't let hazards up, then Tinkaton can also be a Revenge Killer. So Azumarill plus Tinkaton should Revenge kill anything on the team, which is nice. If they do set up hazards, however, like with Sandy Shocks, then Great Tusk can spin. I speed tie to Baxcalibur. Now, if he gets 5 hits with Icicle Sphere, that kills me, which is just unfortunate. And 4 hits with a high roll crit might kill me, but 4 hits without a crit wouldn't kill me, which is definitely nice. Close combat should kill. I believe in my spread it's 100% min, unless if he's has a decent amount of bulk. But I think you just run attack and speed on this. And I do have a tiny bit of special defense. Would be nice to like have a little bit more attack on the Great Tusk to make sure I kill the baxcalibur, but the special defense will let me live a psychic from volcarona if I have to. Hopefully I don't have to. But now, here's the star. We got the main show here. We got Andre Iguodala.
This guy has not stopped playing. He's playing so hard. Oh, wow. Wow. All right, hold on. That got the people even up here.
Sword stand Zarude. So the grass coverage, power whip was nice, and I definitely considered it, but having the speed just outspeed greninja and anything that like a scarf, like maybe like a scarf Serena, is definitely nice to have. Scarf Tauros can also be a thing. But yeah, we got bulk up, trailblaze, crunch, and close combat. Also had rock slide for a while to hit the volcarona, but I think I have enough for it. I say that and I'm gonna lose to it. We can timestamp this down below. But yeah, it's also gonna be tough for me to break Serena, but outside of that, I think if I can get bulk ups and then get hit by a weakness policy, especially with the late screen up, with like an ice beam from Greninja or a fire blast or some fire coverage from volcarona, I do live a bug buzz. Now I don't think you bring bug buzz volcaronas this game, but I do actually live that hit, unless it's like modest or like life orb or something like that. That'd be really sad if that actually came this game. And that's assuming I have a light screen up. But then I pop the weakness policy, and I do have bulk up over sword stance to maybe live an ice shard from baxcalibur, depending on how weak I get. So that's my team. It's gonna be pretty cool. We'll see how Zarude does, how Great Tusk does, Tinkaton, the three amigos. Hopefully one of them will sweep this game. Attempt 214. Oh, not bad, E2. All right, 215. Three more. That's it. Two more. One more. What's this, 213? There we go. Thunder's coming in too. Good call, I got it then, but I definitely do need practice. Let's get into the game. All right, let's get this. So, again, I think the team he's going to bring is Greninja, baxcalibur, volcarona, Serena, Sandy Shocks, and Oathworm. I think Oathworm seems pretty good with the Terra Ghost. I do have all the options that are written down, just in case, but the plan is to lead with Jolt and get up a light screen or deal decent damage against, say, Sandy Shocks, and go from there. Oh, there's at least 2 months. 3 months I wasn't expecting. Okay, so I'll write this down. Gren, or type it down. Bax and volcarona. Yeah, not too surprising there. Yuxi. Alolan Mach. I guess that's going to be a little annoying for the Zarude, but not the worst. And Articuno. Something that outspeeds a Great Tusk, I suppose. So, you got you. I'm really surprised about the no Sandy Shocks. Because, I guess Yuxi can set up rocks. And Gren can still set up spikes. I guess it makes it a little bit better against Goldengo. Or against Great Tusk. Azumarill, like, feast. Like, must answer to play rough. I guess Yuxi. So I probably want to get damage on that as soon as possible. Yeah, I think the plan is still leading with Jolteon and just dealing as much damage as possible. Maybe I get a pair on the Yuxi. That seems pretty good to me. So good luck, have fun, Jayvee. We got this. We got this. Oh, I'm so psyched. But definitely a little bit different than I thought he was going to bring. Tinkaton also looks like really good in this game, especially if I outspeed Volcarona. He's going to leave with the Volcarona. Okay. So I think I go for a light screen here. Raw. I mean, obviously not going to go for Terra Ice. And then I think I just Volt Switch into Tinkaton. Go to my Sash. And then kill with a Stone Edge. Well, that's if he's Will-O-Wisp Flamethrower. Okay. 90 damage. That seems like a decent amount. Let's see. The Volcarona. Flamethrower with a light screen up. 90 damage. So yeah, max special attack. Could he be modest? We know he's not scarfed. Could be modest. So max special attack. Volk. Not scarf. Which I would have been surprised if he were scarfed. Volt Switch seems fine. Discharge is also pretty good. Maybe I get a pair on something. What would I switch in otherwise? I think I go for a Discharge here. I could go into Azumarill otherwise. Let's see what comes out, because it's going to be taking a Discharge, and maybe I'll get a pair. The Mach. Okay. Mach. That's like 15% or so. I think I would have expected a little bit more, so Assault Vest Mach. Assault Vest Mach. And yeah, I think I'm good to Volt Switch here. Get a little bit of chip on this, which I'll take. I can see a knockoff coming off. I can see a Poison Jab. Do I go into Joel Embiid and then go for knockoffs, predicting the Uxie to come in? That seems not bad, because I don't think there's a reason for me to lose my Sash on my Tinkaton yet. Yeah, so we'll do that. We'll see if you're like max attack Assault Vest. I'm guessing that's what it is. If we pop the booster early, I'm gonna be hitting hard. Knockoff's gonna do nothing. That's 34 damage. No poison touch. So knockoff to, let's see, Great Tusk. I have no item. And he did 34 damage. So it looks like it's not a lot of attack. Not much attack. Mach. Yeah, I think Rapid Spin is also a play here, but I think I just go for a knockoff. Let's see. I have an attack boost. Booster energy. Okay. Yeah, I took a KO the Uxie. I don't KO with the Rapid Spin into a knockoff. So I think I just go for a knockoff and get as much damage onto something. Yarnakuna would be great. Uxie comes out. Okay. I should be doing 60 to 70 if he's max HP. Colbur Berry. Okay. That's like 25%. That is not much damage. He's probably Colbur, 25%. Yeah, that's like max defensive. So am I going to even to a KO? I do like 35. So it's kind of close. I probably don't to a KO. You could Thunder Wave here. Yeah, I think I'd prefer just to keep this Mon healthy. And like a Psychic, well, I guess a Psychic wouldn't have done much from Uxie. I could have stayed in there, but I think keeping a health on Great Tusk is not a bad option. Jolteon, U-turn, okay. That's a decent amount. 190 to 129 is 51. Maybe it just seems like a lot because of Wi-Fi. Just the damage looks like it's a lot. So like it's not minus attack. So that's interesting to know. It might be minus speed, I guess. Yeah, Voltwitch is fine. We'll go into Great Tusk. I think we knock off again. Not sure if that's going to be in range of killing the Uxie, though, but definitely wearing down the team. So he mucks like at 55% or so. Yeah, we'll get into Joel Embiid yet again. No booster energy this time. And I want to make sure that Poison Jab, I'm going to do nothing. Is that a crit? Okay. No poison. Gets the poison too. Unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, we go for a knockoff here. I could make a double switch as well. I'm doing like 30%. That's not a lot. Check status. I have 2 turns of light screen left. Okay. There's Pokemon I'd like to go into. Muck is fine. Tobias is fine. But, yeah, I think I'm good just getting a knockoff on the Uxie. Wearing that down. I'm fine wearing that down. We also do know it's U-turn, so I might be able to proc that on the Uxie. We'll see. Okay, so it's like at 55%. So multiple walls are 55%. Do I let this go down? Probably not. The light screen's going to go up, or going to be gone soon. I think I want to stay in it and knock off. I think I'm fine trading my Great Tusk for the Uxie. The Muck is going to still be around, so maybe I save it for that. I think U-turn is definitely an option here. And maybe I could have just gone into Jolteon because the light screen's going to end, and then I could have gotten a light screen. Let's see. Okay. Stays in, but the light screen's going to go out, which is kind of unfortunate. But I do have my Focus Sash still intact with my Tinkaton, so I'm not too worried. Jolteon to Volcarona, and like definitely not much just taking a banded hit from a Azumarill, not at the Uxie's weakened. I'd be clicking free Aqua Jets nonstop. Is that how it goes, right? So Uxie at 25. Muck at like 55. I'm sure Psychic kills me from this Articuno. I think I go into Goldengo here. Let's see. The Moltres, or not Moltres, Articuno. Could go for U-turn here, but you don't have much to hit me. Yeah, we'll go into Goldengo. I imagine U-turn probably comes out here, but it brings out the Muck, which would be unfortunate. But I think going for a hit is also fine. Agility. Okay. Now, Shadow Ball is not going to kill, and I'm going to proc its weakness policy, assuming that's what the set is. Do I care? No, because I always have a Azumarill to revenge kill. And I don't think you can do anything to me in one hit. Let's see. Shadow Ball. 305 to 113, so it's like 203 damage. Let's see. It's going to be just short. Focus Sash comes out. And that's like, let's see, Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball. Yeah, it's like max special attack too. So max special attack, max speed. Yeah, I'm fine sacking this off, and then we go into oh, you're Terra. Well, let's see what you go for. I mean, I wasn't clicking anything outside of Shadow Ball, but I guess like Terra Water, Flying, Fighting, and Steel. So nothing resists Ghost, and also nothing resists Aqua Jet, so I'm not really worried. And if anything, I could get a crit. That looks like it's probably Steel. Yeah, I always revenge, so if this was like the big play here, I'm doing 50%. He's going to have to kill me off, which I'm fine with. I imagine Goldengo's going to go down here. Yep. So Goldengo is down. But I can go into Azumarill. and revenge kill. Nothing resists. Baxcalibur does, but I do have taken tons still, so I'm not worried about that. Greninja's still sitting in the back, which is definitely threatening. Yeah, I think I just Aqua Jet. Like, I'll take the chip on Baxcalibur. I imagine you probably switch? Okay, you don't. Okay, so. Articuno is down. I'm fine with this exchange here. I think I'm still set up in a position to where Tinkaton can surprise. It really depends on what that spread is from the Volcarona. Is it Sash? I really don't know. If it's Sash, that'd be a little annoying, but Azumarill is still looking pretty threatening. Obviously not having... oh. Well, you must be Pasho Berry, right? Or you're super bulky. Or go for Will-O-Wisps. I mean, Banded Aqua Jet kills. It's probably Pasho Berry, and you go for No, I'm definitely fine going for an Aqua Jet, even if you're bulky. Focus Sash? Okay. Yeah, you're gonna burn me? Will-O-Wisp? Okay. How much do I do to a Baxcalibur? Play Rough still does a ton of damage even if I'm burned. I don't have Facade. I kind of debated it, but I decided not to go for it. Now, I can go... Iverson's going to die to a hit, and I probably still want to get a light screen up if possible for the Zarude. So I don't think that's a play. Joel Embiid could be a play here. Embiid isn't the worst play. But I think I just go for an Aqua Jet and get the kill here. Yeah, so Azumarill, be clicking free Aqua Jets nonstop. I'll take it. Alright, so Volcarona is also down. Alright, down my nodes, dead, and dead for the Articuno. Uxie's at like 25%, Muck's at like 55%. Baxcalibur's full, Gren is full, but I do have Focus Sash still intact on Tinkaton, so I should be able to kill one of those two. Greninja comes out, the threat. Let's see. And the Volk is dead. Okay. What am I thinking here? Granite can definitely be threatening. I want the Jolteon around. I think I sack off Joel Embiid. A spike would be quite unfortunate. I have to be pretty aggressive with the Baxcalibur if Gren does get up a spike here. But I don't want him to set up spikes while Azumarill's just clicking Aqua Jet in front of me. Alright. 125, I'm dead. Do I go into... and he's also not the Battle Bond. Do I go back in Azumarill and just click Play Rough? I mean, I kill. Oh no, not if he's not Dark type. But I wouldn't know that. I think Iverson is safe, and I find out if it's Scarf Greninja. If it's Scarf Greninja, then I go into Zarude, and I should be okay. Now, do I take a hit? Greninja, Hydro Pump. And if he specs, it's like it's a 50-50 chance if I take a hit if he specs. The light screen is only left for Uxie because he has Baxcalibur and Mach. Yeah, so I don't think there's a point getting a light screen up. I think Discharge is the play. He is Scarfed. He's going to miss. Nice. Okay. I should pick up the kill here. Nice. Okay. There we go, Jolteon. I mean, obviously, I don't think the crit mattered, but definitely unfortunate for him. Dead. So he only has 3 mons left. Yeah, that That blows, but it gave me a chance of bringing Zarude. I don't really have a switch into this, so I just go for discharges here. Alright, Jolteon's doing a little bit of work here. I like it. I kind of figured it would. That's doing nothing. Maybe I'll get a para. It's going to go for a fire punch, predicting me to go for the Terra. So to go for the Terra Ice. Yeah. And let's see if, okay, no Shadow Sneak, or didn't reveal it yet anyway. Now, what do I do with Zarude? Mock. I mean, I could go close combat and kill. I can also go into Azumarill and click Play Roughs. This seems pretty safe to go into you and just... Do I go for a bulk up even? Let's make sure, because I think I'm in a pretty decent position to win. I do 27% min with a crunch at +1. Baxcalibur. It's also not going to kill me with an Ice Shard, like not even close. Yeah, I just day in and go for a close combat. I don't think there's a point to over-predict that. So the Muck is down. Ice Shard shouldn't kill me. If he's banded, will it kill me? Choice banded, Ice Shard won't kill me. If he's choice banded adamant, which I mean, it's a low chance to kill me, but I don't think you run adamant in this game. Do I let this die? You could like Memento here. I don't outspeed, so that is definitely something to note. Azumarill always seems fine to Revenge. Bulk Up could be a play here. You could proc my weakness policy. I am at -1 Uxie, so save it to Uxie. It is also a fast Uxie. So U-turn. U-turn's doing like 60 to 70%. I think I go for a crunch here. Okay, I just had speed. That's also pretty good. Now it's left at a baxcalibur, and I should be able to just close combat and win. Yeah, like as long as I get a I get a close combat off, I always outspeed. I also actually always outsped the Uxie anyway. I forgot that I was like a lot of speed on this. Let's see if you're a little bit of bulk. Oh, you're a lot of bulk. Oh, I should die here. That's like 75%. Dragon Dance comes off. And I always end with the Tinkaton. So I should get a 2-up. Like, I don't think Icicle Spear kills me. Unless he's like the flinch. Oh, and he's going to miss. That's unfortunate. That's all in the wound. So I imagine he definitely thought he had a chance to win there. Unless he thought I was Sash, or Scarf Tinkaton, or Sash, whatever. But, good game to Jayvee. You know, it's always nerve-wracking. I mean, losing the first game of the season against Mephisto, which that was a crazy battle, but it's like, I don't want to go 0-8. Now, like, I haven't come close to going 0-8 in a full season, but it's really always nice just to get that first win, get it under the belt, and it's like, okay, I have a win. I'm not washed, or totally washed yet anyway. You could definitely say I don't know. I think I'm still okay at this game, but good game to Jayvee, and I definitely got a decent amount of luck. The Hydro Pump missing was definitely unfortunate, and like I would have, if he hit the Hydro Pump with the Gren, then I go into Zarude, and then it definitely would have made it tougher. Azumarill still being really healthy, I would have taken any hit from anything, and maybe outspend the Muck, depends on his speed, but felt good there. And then having the Sash on Tinkaton was always clutch. Like, I probably would have beat the Baxcalibur no matter what. Just how I would have beat the Gren. I probably go for a Trailblaze or a Bulk Up. probably a bulk up. I go for a bulk up on the Grand switch out into Yuxi or Muck or whatever, and then once I got a bulk up, like I wouldn't have been at minus defenses to where I probably wouldn't have died from a gunk shot from Greninja if like he did have that, and I don't think I would have died from an ice beam from Scarf Greninja. Definitely not from Scarf Greninja. Let me double check. Greninja, maybe like Modest Scarf, because I don't think, yeah, Modest Scarf, oh, ice beam, oh, not even close. It would have done, oh, it would have done 90%, but I don't think there would have been a spot where, like, I would have bulked up and either killed the Muck with a close combat, which would have been a close roll, but I think I would have killed, or killed the Yuxi, and then I think I would have been okay. But definitely unfortunate for him, but I'll take the win. I'll take 1-1 in the season, go to 500. I need it because I'm facing Mount Titanus next week, and it's always fun to play him, but it's gonna be a tough battle. But I feel pretty confident we can jump back after this 0-1 start. But yeah, thank you guys. Make sure you guys like and comment if you enjoy the content I've been putting out for PPL. 100%. Make sure you check out Jayvee. He puts out some amazing stuff, so definitely go check him out. And obviously go check out all the other coaches in this league. But yeah, until next time, later guys.